And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always...
And right away, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it?
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now Jones. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And we're going to see this off.
Brian Dable reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have it. So an early challenge, and you know that those coaches hate to use those red flags too early, but this one turns out to be successful. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, get a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
Now a play fake here on first down. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Houston set to take over. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. You talk about this Giant defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the Pats.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test, going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Holding offense.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
Still first down.
Ready. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Ready.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down.
60
At the 50-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And he is caught. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. You talk about this Giant defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the Pats.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish it not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing, Jones. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15. At the
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Ready? Track 60. Street. Ready?
They go play action here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains. On play action, they'll throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Olave, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Oilers have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Houston. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown! A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now Houston's offense taking over again. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Well, this is caught by Williams.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Williams with an amazing diving catch. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And New York set to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Right, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Able to avoid him at the 40, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. On to punt, Jamie Gillen.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now inside the 25. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Oilers will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Jones looking to throw on second down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Okay, here we go.
Now Jones, a final shot before break. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit. Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's caught by Waller out left side. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A first down carry for Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Jones. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though? They can find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way, and he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Chop that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Williams. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Oilers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue?
And now off to the races down the right side. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. has a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team. So he
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Throwing again on second down. Jones rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you...
It got his man complete. A huge play there for Houston. 45 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another catch for him. He's over the 250-yard mark now for the game, and he's got another first down. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here at MetLife Stadium, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw here. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Sam Laporta, his first touchdown on the year. And the Oilers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Timberland.
Now Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Go, Cutter! Go, Cutter!
Jones now on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Let's go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Here's Jones on 1st down. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. He has Hyatt over the middle. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. Jones. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Laviska Shenault. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He'll buy some time right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Williams. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing, Jones. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jones throwing on first down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, he's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0s. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 41 yards. On 1st and 10, Jones. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Able to find Waller. That's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Looking to throw. Jones. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets it go deep for Olave. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ridge.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now the offense is going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Brad. Buffalo 18.
play action. They'll throw. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. Touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Oilers tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time is